be fun, or it should be horrible. I'm not quite sure which one. We'll figure it out though. October 19th, 27 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Okay. That was a close one. What the fuck? Hey. Stop. Twitch. Hold on. Hold on. Don't click off the video yet. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. I'm good now. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good, Nick. Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. We have no time to waste. She probably doesn't really know. We have to go somewhere, don't we? We have to go probably here. And it would be nice to talk. You know what? Let's talk to Maya. It's been a while. Let's talk to Maya. Why not, dude? What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal Samurai's costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would the victim go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what I have to find out. It's only one place we can go. Oh, there's 2 places. Let's try the detention center. I don't think anyone's in here. Oh, fuck, someone is in here. Well, there goes that. October 19th, detention center visitors room. They don't have a time, which is surprising. You would think they would, but okay. What do we give him for his voice? Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him out there or in there. There we go. I had to charge my phone. I'm sorry. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha 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 ha. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright. Producer. What can you tell me, or could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Vasquez? It was Vasquez, not Velasquez. My bad. Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees when she picked it up and made it shine. And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows that name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her back. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and all, or beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Damn, Nick, come on now. Body shaming. Only I get to do that. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth? Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Sorry, too many S's. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that's right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? We can't ask him anything else. I don't think we can really present him with anything, right? Here's that picture again. Is that really Jack Hammer inside that suit? He's the only one who could have been in it. But why would he? Yeah, why? You're the medium. Why don't you summon up Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself? Give me about 3 more years. Look at us, 2 novices. What can you say about this? Oh, no, he isn't. Okay. What about this? Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life. These are the steel samurais that appear in live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids. So, you know, okay, I skipped it by accident, my bad. What about this? Regarding the murder weapon, yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think an average person can or would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through. Oh yes, I goofed on around the kick. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away though. With duct tape, we heard. Alright, let's go ahead and move to the studio now, right? Ah, fuck! This fucking lady. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive. What can you tell us about Vasquez? I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. The studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmino, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would someone like being treated like dirt? Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. I can tell you why it makes sense. Anyways, about Mr. Hammer. Yeah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammers, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? Or he would never stoop so low. It's impossible. You want to tell us about this? Miss Soulbag, what do you think of this? Think? I am not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much. Oh, okay, Susan wouldn't. Okay. You want to see this? Miss Soulbag. What? Get that filth out of my sight. Are you claiming that's poor old Hammer in there? And I thought you were such an innocent youth. Bah! Okay. She care about this? Miss Soulbag, what do you think? Oh, no. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can present. Let's go ahead and move. Let's move to this area. Anyone here? There is someone here. It's probably a Gumshoe. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. True. That is weird. You know, he stole the costume or whatever. Why would he steal it? It still doesn't make sense. And who was in his costume? The evil magistrate. Was the question we still have yet to answer. I hate those birds. I suppose we go here now. Ah, shit. This is gonna be a wild ride, if you will. Casual playthrough. Hold on a second, guys. It's not a charity. That's a lie. Let's play. Oh, we got 2 viewers now, hey. Okay, there we go. Just had to update the stream a little bit. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Have Hello. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. No music either. Talked about Manila. Well, I was wondering if you could tell us about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourselves. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. The Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. You want to talk about this? She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Can I present her the map? I can't present that. Yo, I can't get her to talk about shit. About this. Fuck. Alright, well. I guess we just move? Do we examine? Can we examine something and talk to her about it? This is what Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. I get it, there's no fucking bones on the plate. You want to talk about that? Nope. Okay. I'm going in trailer. Fuck you. October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. What's on here? Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set will cost. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. How much money? What's this right here? I can observe that bottle. This is where they have the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite a star. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer... Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to skip it. Okay, there we go. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? Okay. An old movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars, what's next? Ninja ballet? True. Probably is next. Trash can? Nothing in here. That could be a clue. It's paper cups and crumbled up documents. Anything else I need to observe? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Because it is. Huh. There was nothing in here. That is weird. Can't talk to her about it. Was there really nothing in there? I gotta look one more time. There's no fucking way. Like it gave me that impression that there was something here. Something to talk about. But there's nothing. Oh, I know what it is. I remember. Let me get out. I remember what I gotta talk to her about. No. I'm examining. Fuck you. Yeah. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fitzel is dangerous. We're not going to talk about the bent fits. I swear that has something to do with something. Come on, man. I don't think that means anything. Yeah. This lady pissing me off, alright? Standing over there, doing nothing. Employee area. Here we go. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trailer will be over, this trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where we found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! What the hell? No, no, no! No touching! Eek! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean you almost had a heart attack. Yeah. I guess I can be a little dramatic sometimes. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. Investigation. How about your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy that case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Edgeworth, though. Or Mr. Edgeworth. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed the paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle with sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's fingerprints on the bottle. So that means, yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Adds to the court record. So you're looking for the traces of the sleeping pills now? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there are traces in it, it'll change color. Wow, neat! But Detective Gumshoe, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything is due time, pal. It's gonna do it right now? Oh, he did do it right now. Nice. Whoa, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on the plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Okay. So the steak plate, sleeping pills or whatever, so that's what he did. Okay. We have proof of that. So we got a couple things added to the court record, which is good. Do we present him with anything? Did they do any forensics on the spear, actually? I wonder. I'm guessing I know as much about that as you do, pal. Nothing. Okay. What if we move to the dressing room? Hey, I knew someone was going to be in here. Oh, hello. What are you doing in here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP would be using it, or won't be using it anymore, so... Wait, what? Why? WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! What do you mean the last episode, or the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think the evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh, fuck. This? Take that! Oh, this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. This show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about that incident or accident 5 years ago. Okay. I was wondering if you could tell, or if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, was some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using this new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that was the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't he just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen if his career, if word got out. There you go. Holy crap. One syllable words, CJ. One syllable words. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. So I guess that means gotta go to Miss Vasquez. Not Vasquez, Oldbag. What are you still slinking around? Or why are you still slinking around? I think I read it wrong, whatever. If you like this place so much, why don't you take over for me? That old bag doesn't look so good. Oh, the old bag doesn't look so good. Old windbag? I keep reading it wrong, I'm sorry. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It was all due to Hammer. She's starting the froth of the mouth? To froth at the mouth? I think that's like foam out of the mouth, okay. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. We have to ask her about 5 years ago. Here we go. I want to ask you about 5 years ago today. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nicholas? Nichols? Nicholas, Penny Nichols? Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, I heard about that accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers, dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No. Or, no, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I have proof that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. The sleeping pills. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Hammer's fingerprints on it. Oh, what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used the pills on Powers? Oh, fuck. Actually, I think it's the plate right here, right? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes. So, this is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on that plate. Well, I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong. Hammer, rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win, I'll talk. I'm tired. See, tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Miss Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced the paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. poor old hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Photograph? Oh, wait a second. This is a picture. So that's Hammer. That's Vasquez. Who's that on the fence? Is this the trailer studio too? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the men fell onto the flower fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Huh. Well, you know what we gotta do now? Oh, Vasquez. You got some explaining to do. You don't want to talk? Talk about this. Okay. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Or where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the studio, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Move. Trailer. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, I was using the wrong voice. I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. Accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must have spelled everything out for you. Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard. Believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh. Well, she's a big fan of Mr. Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought the photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's how she had the photo. Alright, that's how she got it, whatever. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys. Oh, hell no. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Well, what? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase them. No!
Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Gumshoe with the rescue, coming in, swooping in like a psycho. Hey, you okay, pal? Sure, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Hey! That was a good episode. Nice. Alright. See y'all next time for the next episode. Really short one. Gotta make sure I save. A little double save, why not? Okay. Goodbye now.